We have a couple of small balconies in this triplex building that structurally completely fine, but their surface is these treated wood boards, so the owner asked if we can do something about it without going to the fiberglass panels due to the tight budget. So what we want to do today, we will still use fiber, but we will use fiber cement panels and we will install them on top of these boards. Let's go for it. This is how fiber cement panel looks. This is 4 by 4. They're available at 4 by 8 feet and different thickness. This is quarter-inch. They are available at half an inch as well. The benefits of these panels are pretty cheap comparing with the fiberglass. They moisture resistant, they're durable, and they're very strong. The downsides of them, they're a bit heavier. And the other downside I find, you have to drill holes to secure them. Whenever you drill holes outside, that's a chance for water to penetrate. As the first step, we're going to prep the surface. We're going to detach these railings and we're going to sand this surface with 80 grit sandpaper. And also, we're going to cut this siding between quarter to half an inch to make sure that the panels can go under them. So the prep step is ready, but before we start installing flushing, we're gonna try out this panel. We have two 4x4s, so the second one we'll have to cut and install according to the manufacturer's instructions. UV resistant, by the way, so great for balconies and decks. It's underneath these corners, and of course we'll seal everything. We'll also make sure that it's sealed along the edges where we will leave quarter-inch. Now before we install it, let's check the slope. So show you closer. Here the slope is fantastic. Here is okay, still slope. To glue the panel to the subfloor, we'll be using polyurethane foam adhesive. Now I put a little bit of glue in the middle and I know it looks messy and I know it's not the best way of doing it. You can scream at me at comments, but right now I don't have any other options and I'm not gonna install subfloor. We're gonna put the panel on it right now and then we're gonna screw it according to the manufacturer instructions. Okay, so the panel looks great. Here how the edges look. Everything sharp, everything right aligned everywhere like I want it. Okay, so I pre-drilled the holes and I used the polyurethane a little bit in every hole just to additional water leak prevention. And now I'm using these jerky fasteners 2-inch. They're actually self-drilling.
According to the manufacturer instructions, the expansion gap should be between 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch, so that's what we're going to be doing here.
I would say this project ended up actually looking nice, even though I would still use fiberglass panels, but getting it for the price and because of it was less than $100, which is fantastic. And we had heavy rain, it drained the water, and it had a little bit of watermarks for a couple of days. I must admit that because it's concrete with the fibers, but it dried up as you can see. It's absolutely clean and it's gonna last for a long time. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, subscribe. It will greatly help growing this channel. And until the next one, cheers.